Welcome back to Bike Banter, your home for raw reviews, straight-up banter, and no-nonsense talk on all things two wheels, and sometimes four. Today, we're hopping off the saddle and climbing into something that's been turning heads lately. The Force Gurkha 2025. Yeah, it's not a bike, but it's rugged enough to earn a spot on this channel. So buckle up, or should I say, lock the hubs, because this beast demands attention. Now, if you've been tracking the Gurkha over the years, you already know it's no city slicker. It's always been a proper off-road machine, ready to take on the wilderness while most SUVs are still trying to get over a speed breaker. And this 2025 version, let's just say Force Motors didn't hold back. First up, the design. It's boxy, bulky, and beautifully unapologetic. This is not a car that's trying to look sleek or fancy. The 2025 Gurkha has been refined just enough to look modern, but it still keeps that iconic military-style shape. It's got that tall stance, big tires, a proper ladder-frame chassis, and those badass round headlamps that make it look like it's always ready for a jungle mission. And new for 2025, LED DRLs, a mean-looking front grille, and a better overall finish. Under the hood, we've got the same 2.6-liter Mercedes-derived diesel engine, now tweaked for better emissions and performance. It's still pushing out around 90 horsepower. And while that might not sound like much, let me tell you, this thing isn't about going fast. It's about crawling up rocks, splashing through rivers, and getting through places where your average SUV would tap out and call. A tow truck. The torque delivery is smooth and low down, perfect for off-roading. What's really cool this time around is the introduction of the 5-door variant. That's right, more practicality without losing the go-anywhere DNA. The wheelbase is longer, and that means more space inside. Whether you're loading up for a camping trip or just taking a bunch of friends on an adventure, the new Gurkha has you covered. It's even got a proper boot now. Finally, step inside, and things have definitely leveled up. Gone are the old-school utilitarian vibes. The 2025 Gurkha's interior is still rugged, but you get a much cleaner dashboard, a touchscreen infotainment system, USB ports, and some much-needed creature comforts. It's still not luxury, but for a hardcore off-roader, this is a solid evolution. One of the best things about the Gurkha? The off-road hardware is real. Manual locking differentials front and rear, low-range gearbox, a high water-weighting capacity, and a strong ladder-frame chassis. Force Motors didn't just slap some plastic cladding and call it an SUV. This thing can go toe-to-toe with a Mahindra Thar or even an old Land Rover Defender in the rough. Driving the Gurkha on-road. It's not going to wow you with handling or speed, but it's definitely more refined than the outgoing model. The suspension's been worked on, NVH levels are slightly better, and the steering, while still heavy, feels a bit more predictable. Daily driving this in the city might be a stretch, but if you live on the outskirts or have weekend trails on your mind, you'll love it. Pricing-wise, the Gurkha is still playing it niche. It sits a bit above the Thar, and while that might raise some eyebrows, you're paying for serious off-road gear and uniqueness. It's not common, and that's part of its charm. It's for those who want to stand out and genuinely use what this machine was built for. So, is the 2025 Certified Force Gurkha worth it? If you're the kind of person who sees mud as fun, who thinks tarmac is boring, and who wants a vehicle that can take a beating and keep going, then yes, it's absolutely worth it. It's not perfect, but it's authentic. And in a world full of soft roaders pretending to be tough, the Gurkha walks the talk. That's it for today's ride, or rather, drive. Let us know in the comments what you think of the new Gurkha. And would you take this over a Thar? And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and keep the engine running with bike banter. Until next time, stay muddy, stay wild. Let me know if you want a shorter version, voice-over cues, or some B-roll suggestions to go with it.